EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy. 50 years after...
Do set you up in good position on second down.
Again, it's Fournette.
And they'll take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
And he'll get this up only to about the third.
We've established things here early. We can carry this throughout the game.
Fielded just inside the 20. Call that a first down, Prescott. That's complete there. Evan Ingram was the intended target. That'll bring up second down.
Well, they're slinging it, and then there's one you got to put a timer on, huh?
43. Barry Church, the strong safety, the one to get him down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get him into a manageable third down. Because
yards on that one, it earns him a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the backs. So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Now Prescott. And incomplete. I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. Nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first...
23 yards on the play.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of dropping out in the zone blitz. He's going to win that battle just about every time.
No gain on the play there, second down.
Early down stuff to put this offense...
Leading the surge there, he drops him for a loss of 6.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast, and a sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, right? And look, I'm right there with you. We hear it every time we meet with coaches, but it is a big part of it. Look at how early in the game this occurs. They block it. And if they're not going to stop you, keep throwing in. Occasionally, you break the tackle and turn into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receiver, where that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers. You're exactly right. It could be a very long night. Moving his way into the inside and making that play happen. No gain for the offense. Big play for the defense. Production on that play, though, huh?
Not a whole lot of yardage. You get that grab, you probably want a first down.
And he'll be the one in the film session.
Now, and this may be a big early turning point in this Super Bowl. They're going to go for it on fourth down here.
The field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but
for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon. So that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receivers down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Now Bortles. And he goes down. It's a sack. And indeed, that's what they'll do is they'll put him here. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. It'll be a gain of 5.
So well that they got the job done in fine time.
It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And out will come the offense as they take over. Dallas get
and finish off the drive. That does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what? Finish things off. How about that one? The so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was a strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. That'll get a little bit back. Give him 5 on the run. Sitting alongside Charleston. Prescott now. Get to him as down he goes. Yannick Ngakoue with a big
for the sack.
So does
no, I just needed the extra nickel. So I could pay the proper price.
Okay, how much were they? A dime? What were they?
15 cents.
And he's got it across midfield and down to about the 47-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. And it'll be good for a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his...
Moving backwards on first down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on 2nd down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself thinking, okay, we're going to get...
Working from the gun, it's Bortles. And this is going to be incomplete. Well, and his kick is good. He just did tuck it into the bottom of that one. And the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead. So a good kick that time, and that might help to get the net. Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the field. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held him to 3, but this...
I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be on the screen and send a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction. Type of a game, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
That is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him. He can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well, what we call those broken plays? You can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm, really.
I feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still...
But only 3 have had the record number of 3 sacks in this game.
And we got the list here. If he gets another one and everyone behaves nicely, we might just list those out for him. All right, Coach, we are... And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And the big boys up front in the trenches. What do you think of the O-line, Charles?
I love them, because this is a group that's so cohesive.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Bortles. And Austin Seferian-Jenkins has it. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 8 yards, 7 to bring up 4th.
Well, it's real easy to get on a guy when he doesn't pick up a first down with just inches or maybe a yard to go, because the obvious play is to run it. But not a dancer, not a guy who's hesitant, decisive, one cut, go. And when you don't get that, this is what you end up with, a loss of yardage. Where the ball was going, reacted appropriately, and knocked it away.
And this one caught by Des.
You often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a 2-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target.
Or you can go make a play on the football.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott, and he's got Fitzgerald. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution. A 6-yard get to him as down he goes. Yannick Ngakoue. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
To get it, and as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
Prescott escaping the pressure right. He's going to...
No. Again. Hey, Spoiled, how you doing?
We play for the Lombardi Trophy, and they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through. Play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. 19 yards right on.
You're throwing it in front of it.
Oh my
Pressure on
God.
Jaguar sack. And an alley to run. Good yardage there on the scramble, and all of a sudden they're left with a 3rd and 2. Much more manageable play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down. Defense able to get there, swarm to the football. Zilch, 0 nada there for the offense draws.
Yeah, it really was an example of good team defense, wasn't it?
Welcome back in, everyone, to EA Sports coverage of the NFL. The Cowboys possessing the football as we rejoin the action in the first. They'll run it with Elliott. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to put this one winds up to be incomplete. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down. After the incomplete receiver, and that'll make it 3rd down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, I know they had good coverage downfield, but you have to wonder, on 3rd and long like that, how does that happen, that they can get that far downfield and complete a pass? You get
complete, so they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Prescott off play action. The keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to...
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. Bortles leads the Jags up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Down inside the 15-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football?
Prescott stripped. Welcome back in, everyone, to EA Sports coverage of the NFL. The Cowboys possessing the football as we rejoin the act.
Oh, yeah.
It is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott on 3rd.
Figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Bailey now to kick this one away. This is Towns here. The first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield, get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Bortles to throw on 2nd down. On play action, now Bortles. And then on is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And now Dallas gets set to take the... They start on the ground with Elliott. And he'll go down.
Right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense. Backwards. I also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Probably going to do a 0 pass now.
Zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is. to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you feel.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to
move it. Well, lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling.
Oh, my God.
Des Bryant. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. This is taken at his 4. Bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
What you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points.
No gain that time, and it leaves them with 3rd and 11 coming up.
No gain on that run, and while the team is down, there's still time to come back.
And he takes this one just shy of midfield all the way to the 49. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
One advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself.
From the gun on 3rd down, Bortles. And this is going to be incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit.
Pretty close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. On the tackle, Tyrann Mathieu.
Partner, when you see a running play, hindsight is always 20/20.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
One of the advantages of zone defense is I remember
the first quarter of play. And they've got it here with a 1st down.
Quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move lateral and open up a crease that they can run.
Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs, because I know the highlights showed him in the entire offense, but I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Here's Elliott. And the stop will come inside the 4. Elliott. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score.
Feeling as the game moves on, just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more.
Down in the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. You've been around me for a while now, right? That says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it. One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back, defense is showing right here on these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive
first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in the good defensive position, able to affect the play.
Pulled in at the 20, scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now, we always talk about getting into the zone and all athletes.
They find some open field here. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast. This has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Found his target, it's Anderson.
Their little run after catch. They came on a crossing route. I can just hear one of my friends who won 4 Super Bowls as a quarterback always said the same thing.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Hey, kill.
3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys add on.
I know a lot of people look at these games and think, all right.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Jags and
to come back to it when things have changed a little bit. They have to make an adjustment.
There's still time for him here as we sit in the second quarter. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They do get 9, but it leads to fourth down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying.
Yardage on the return, though. Ezekiel Elliott gets ready to go again here on offense as he shuffles onto the field. We're in the second quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much trying to get him more involved here on this drive, maybe. They go to Elliott again. Oh, he's got some breathing room. 78 yards. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Cohen. A look back at our first half, as well as a look.
Countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft and able to really